Hi everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Gwen, and today we're back with the 100th episode of my playthrough of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Last time, we kind of got, I don't know, we did stuff. Go watch it. I don't want to recap this. I'm on limited time. Screw, I should just recap it. In short, I decided I had had enough with the vampirism, and I want to go ahead and grab a vampire cure, which is why it's on the screen as an active quest. Also, so basically, for this vampire cure, it's telling us that we're going to need to talk to Count Hassildor, because it's getting a little bit of a Middle-earth vibe here. Just I don't know what something. Yes, in Skingrad, and we also have another quest for the Thieves Guild, where we've got to go talk to Janice Hassildor, Countess. We've got to go talk to this guy either way. So we've got two different quests that hinge on this one character, which means he's probably essential and not killable, which, if I was an evil character, would be disappointing, but it doesn't really matter to me. So we are already in the Imperial City, which means, by my own rules, we can go ahead and fast travel. So we're going to fast travel our way all the way to Skingrad, which is actually not that far. Fast traveling, and here we are in Skingrad. Yes. All right. Oh, it is so jarring. It is so jarring to see the game playing on my screen, and it's like all like silky smooth. And then I look over at my preview image, and I'm like, oh, everybody's got to be watching. It's gonna be like 30 frames per second crap. It's like, just know that I get the good experience. You don't. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to the Count. We'll follow our quest marker to get over there. Castle Skingrad County Hall. Oh, and he's walking around. See, we got the green marker telling us how the
It's you. Hi.
The ooze.
Are you well?
Not bad.
Oh, I should find his steward at Castle Skingrad. I was like, oh, maybe I've made some assumptions about Count Hassildor. Right, okay.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Cool, I'm interrupting this.
Greetings. Do you have business at Castle Skingrad?
Oh, do I ever? It probably involves this dude in the back who's so self-centered that he's got a giant portrait of himself on the wall. I must see the Count. I must, right now.
I'm afraid the Count does not see anyone without an approved appointment. Do you have an appointment?
No, it's about a cure for vampirism. Also a Thieves Guild thing, but let's lead with the big note.
I see. Please, wait here one moment. I shall speak with the Count.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, person. Did she say to stay here? I think she said to stay here, right? I'll stay here. I'll wait. The quest marker says over there, so...
Read any good books lately? I've been trying to get through Mysterious Akavir. It's a fairly interesting read. That sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll have to read it as well. Take care. You too.
It does sound interesting.
I've
You've
heard
given
you
absolutely
have
no
a
details
move
about it.
in light armor.
Where did you hear that? Who are these people that are telling these tales of me moving in light armor? It's like, whoa, that Alexis can really move in light armor.
Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra.
Okay, I can't listen to you guys talk about the same thing over and over again.
Hammer and Tongs is a good place to get your armor repaired. Just don't go early in the morning. Agnet usually isn't feeling so well then.
Oh.
It's a shame such a good smith wastes her life in the bottle. Go on. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered. No! Without question. Have you heard any word about the other provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Take care.
Okay, I saw someone moving upstairs. Are you coming back?
Hello!
Bye. Oh, there we go. I was waiting. I was like, is this one of those things where I have to go and be impatient and do stuff? Or are they going to come back and actually talk to me? Because if she actually went to get him and now he's, I just have to wait around in the lobby area until he comes down to talk to me, I will actually love that. because to me that's like a degree of like realism that you don't typically see. Do I need to talk to you again? I figured you'd come back and... Oh, no, there he is. See, I was getting impatient. You don't look like the guy on the wall. Okay.
I understand you're looking for a cure for vampirism. This is fortunate, as I also seek the cure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, his eyes are not right. Oh, why would you want the cure? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Why would you want the cure? We know.
I wish to tell you a story so that you might understand why I would trust you with my secrets. Would you hear it?
Maybe it is. I don't know. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the story.
More than 50 years ago, my wife Rona and I were both turned into vampires. While I came to embrace the changes in myself, she did not. She hated what she had become and refused to feed to keep herself healthy. She eventually slipped into a coma from which she is not awoken. My trusted servants have cared for her all this time, but I wish for her to at last find peace. The cure is for her. I have researched what I can, but acquiring the cure is beyond my grasp. I cannot risk drawing too much attention to myself. So I would ask that you take up the search on my behalf. If you are successful, I will reward you in whatever small way I can. Will you aid me?
Yes, I will help. What do I need to do? Also, there's going to be something else I need to talk to you about, but one thing at a time.
What little I have discovered points to the witches of Glenmoral. In the past, they have been capable of creating a cure. I have searched for these witches throughout Cyrodiil, but no covens still exist within its borders. There may be one left. I have unconfirmed reports of a woman seen near the Corbolo River who fits the description of these witches. Seek her out and learn whether she can help. She lives somewhere along the river, east of the Imperial City and south of Cheydinhall. If you are successful in finding a cure, report to my steward. You have my thanks.
Quest updated. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna need some more information. Wait, Glarthier. Okay, no, we don't need to ask about that. Cure for vampirism, Glenmoral witches, Rona Hassel, I guess that's his wife. Rumors, Skingrad. I'm guessing the Chancellor Okato refers to something to do with the Thieves Guild quest, which I don't remember the details of, but I'm sure it'll come back to me as soon as I ask about it.
I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor.
I guess not. Okay, never mind. What else can you tell me about these witches?
I know very little about them. They operate outside the bounds of normal society.
Normal? Okay. Where are these witches? Are they dangerous? Do the witches really know of a cure? I feel like I feel like he said he had like rumors and stuff. Like he doesn't know for sure. That's like his only lead though. We already know where the witches are. Are they dangerous?
Unless directly crossed, I do not believe so. They've been known to help those in need in times past.
I mean, we were technically aided by witches in Daggerfall, were we not? That's how we got our cure for... No, we didn't. That's right. Actually, that's right. I think that's when... Is that the defining moment? When I started to really, like, cement Alexis's, like, desire to not want to kill? Because that's right, the cure for lycanthropy, if I remember correctly, required us to kill an innocent, and I opted not to. I went and I got the, Hircine's ring, right? Because I took that as the way to control and get rid of the lycanthropy. That's right! I'm sorry. I'm just sort of remembering now, like going back to like when that I had that strong idea of not wanting to kill innocents. I feel like that's when that character trait sort of started to come out strong. Do the witches really know of a cure?
I have stories of old, implying they could cure someone of vampirism. I know nothing more than that. I hope you can learn the truth.
All right, I honestly, I suspect like all these things, when you ask them, like all you get is like flavor text of like very flowery ways of him basically saying, I don't know. Because that's basically it. I don't know is his answer for everything. Where are the witches? He's going to say, follow the quest marker to that place south of Shaden Hall or whatever the heck he said. Something along the river.
The covens are hidden to outsiders. The last I heard rumors of was a coven seen somewhere in Morrowind, years ago. It is my hope that this woman you seek will know more.
In Morrowind, if I discover that they were in Morrowind, I'm gonna have to load up Morrowind and do some checking myself. I'm gonna have to.
As you wish.
Yeah, tell me about your wife. I'm assuming.
I will tell you what I can. What would you know of her?
Where is she? I don't know if that's necessarily any of my business, but, will the cure really save her?
I do not know. In her weakened state, it may well end her life. Even that would be a relief for her after these many years of torture.
Where is she?
She is safe, hidden within the castle. That is all you need know for now.
So based on that, you probably would say no to letting me see her?
If you are successful, perhaps you shall. For now, that is not necessary. I have no wish to endanger her.
All right.
As you wish.
All right, I've got to turn this gray. Cure for vampirism.
I have told you what I require from you. There is no more to say now. Speak with Howlers when you have found this woman. Excuse me.
Okay, grumpy pants. All right, we're gonna go find the woman.
What?
Yeah, the woman. We're gonna go find her.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Okay.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
How do these people know all this stuff about me? All right, anyways. Count Hasseldor of Skingreta has asked me to find the cure for vampirism. I should look for a woman in the wilderness along the Carbolo River, east of the Imperial City and south of Shaden Hall. All right, let's see. Does the quest marker point me directly to where I need to go? Yeah, it's right there. Look at that. Excellent. All right. Let's go ahead and fast travel to Shaden Hall. Yeah. Yeah. We'll fast travel to Shaden Hall. And then from there, I'm going to need... How's my vampirism holding up? All right, we're at 25, which means it's still under control. We're still good. You know what? I should probably... There we go. Quick save. Actually, you know what? On top of that, because things happen, save... I'm just going to say play. I'm going to make just a random play save because... sometimes things happen. We've seen it get corrupted and junk like that, so... all right, onward to the quest marker. We're going to be crossing through the wilderness. I don't think we've been here before. Well, we will have been here before. It looks... You know, it looks like we're probably going to be going into uncharted territory, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna have to see if that that graphical glitch got picked up. That looked really wonky. All right, let's run along this way here. You know what? I've got to start putting these markers on my map. Monkshood root pulp. Like right now, there's like a little village thing here, because that's kind of my way of being able to see where I've explored. You see, and at least in Morrowind, when you were exploring, it would sort of color in the map. Like, it basically colored it into gray because everything was ash. But by, you know, you can tell where I've explored because there's all these little markers here, right? So this area here I have spent a lot of time in, but like, I can't really tell. And it's like, well, it's kind of clear here that I haven't really done a lot of exploring here. You know, I've seen Vermina's Shrine, but like aside from that, I can't really point to anything here. So like, this feels like just very uncharted territory for me. So we're whenever I see a marker, I'm gonna try and go to it. Not for any sort of fast traveling purposes because we have our rules in place. That looks like a troll. Should I fight the troll? Honestly. Oh. Harlan's Watch. Okay. Honestly, you know, we've just had like, you know, the holiday break, and I have not played in like weeks. Thing's gonna happen. Ah, darn it. I should have just. Okay. Oh. Oof. Trolls really do not, they really don't do well against me. Wow. That blade, right? It's my toast knife? It's that fire effect, I'm guessing. So that plus the sneak attack times 6. Continue your penance to earn the god's forgiveness. What have I done? Is this that, where is it? Is this because the infamy? Why do I have infamy? I don't know why I have infamy. Item stolen. Oh, maybe that's something to do with it. Fame's getting kind of high. That's good. Cool, right? Maybe. Sure. I don't know how that system works. Does it like go down over time? Like, is this like one of those things that sort of degrades? Like, you build up infamy, but if you like, you know, just sort of hang low, you know, lay low rather, it just sort of, you know, slowly dissipates. It goes away. I don't know. I should probably, yeah, I was gonna say I should probably start using my bow a little bit more. Make my character a little bit more rounded because, you know, that's what I hear people complain about with Skyrim all the time, where they're like, I just sort of become like, every character becomes the same thing, either that or stealth archer. So either way, I'm building towards that that sort of stereotypical character build. I don't have any arrows equipped though. Eh? No, I don't. I don't think I do. All right, we've got iron arrows. Yeah, we'll use our crappiest arrows first. Wow, that was much quicker than I was expecting it to be. We thoroughly killified that thing. And, yep, it is deadified. All right, there was a cave over there this way. All right, we gotta go this way and check out the cave. Is this the river? I'm assuming this is the river. Come on, map. There we go. Now this river's kind of weird, eh? Like, it doesn't seem to be feeding from, like, a major body of water. Also, why is this faded like that? So the bay, okay, which way is the water flowing here? Logically, I'm trying to think, okay, this is a big body of water, but this would be coming from, does it come from the sea? Yeah. So a larger body of water, I would, or does the water flow out to the sea? It would be based on elevation and stuff, right? Oh look, there's my caps lock. You can see that now because of how I'm having to record things. Because I accidentally hit caps lock. See, you're getting to see behind the curtain. Okay, let me look at this. I can't tell which way the water is flowing. It's supposed to be a river. There's a cave thing over there. Let's go over there and check out the cave thingy over there. But it to me, it's like a really weird riverhead. If that's even the term you would use, I don't know. I made that one up. If that's not what you call this, then I don't know. I'm not a riverologist. I don't know these things. It seems. I don't know. It's rivers are like one of those things where it's like I don't think I've ever really seen the end of one. They're usually leave the mud crab alone. He's just minding his own business, laying in that grass. I'm just gonna sneak on by. Don't mind me. Just sneaking away from that mud crab. Right, we're invisified. We can keep going. This is really like these are sheer cliffs, man. I can't get up. I miss levitation. I really miss levitation. All right, let's see. There's a camp over this way. Now, the quest marker specifically told me that there was the witch hut over there, but I feel like we have to take the long way around, right? We've got to run around, explore a little bit. That's actually, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get up this hill. It's pretty steep. All right, we'll leave it be for now. What is that over there? Oh, that looks like a bandit. Yeah, I think I saw like glass armor. You found Carbo's camp. Okay, if your name is Carbo, then I will not attack you. Because there's a chance that you are a named character and not necessarily just some random bandit. No, it's a bandit. Okay. So since you're a bandit, I need to go ahead. I need to offload this staff. Really? I don't have that. I only have that much damage health? Poisons? Yeek.
Huh?
No! Ah, darn, I missed. All right. Oh no, his dog! Not his dog! I didn't sign up to kill any dogs! I am kind of amazed at how many damage health poisons he's got on him. And he's still coming at me. Okay, that's gotta have done it, right? I'm like, there's no way you're still standing after all this. Lockpicks, iron arrows. Okay, you know what? I have got to start selling some things. You know, gathering things and selling things and making monies. Like this glass cuirass, yeah, you know what? That's worth a lot of money. I'm not gonna get that full amount, but I would say that weight to money ratio, that's a worthwhile item to take and then forget that I have in my inventory and then complain that I'm over encumbered about later. Yes. Hey, do I know myself yet, or do I know myself? That's exactly what's gonna happen, and you know it. All right. Bread loaf, cheese wedge, onion. Let's just take all the foods. Alexis is hungry. We'll take a repair hammer so that we can repair that the cuirass. You know, that kind of reminds me of something. The idea of repairing armor, just repairing like it on its own, even if I'm not going to use it, or like before I sell it, like even just repairing armor and throwing it on the ground. I've been recently, like over the holidays, you know, actually we had gotten really sick. We had gotten really sick before Christmas, and I didn't want to actually play anything, and so I was I loaded up what was Melvor Idle. It's this idle game. because I like idle games. I actually want to do a, holy crap, I busted a lot of hammers there. I've got to do a memory dump episode on idle games. I got to do a memory dump on a lot of things. I've got scripts written, not all the way, but they're mostly written. I've got to finish some so that I can do stuff. My computer dying really threw a wrench into things. But anyways, so I was playing this game, and like it feels very, well, one, obviously RuneScape, but it's also got a bit of that, you know, the Elder Scrolls bit of, you know, you level up skills by using them. And so I was looking at like smithing, you know, smithing in that game, and like upgrading my smithing in there required me to make just tons and tons of trash items. And for whatever reason, I've had, you know, I've always sort of butted up against stuff like that, because in my mind I'm like, why would I craft more stuff that I'm not going to use or wouldn't need? I ran into the same problem when I played World of Warcraft back in the day. I can't remember what they're called. You know, your miscellaneous or your secondary skills, whatever. In that, like the crafting stuff, I never really got far in them because I'd make whatever item was relevant to me, and then that was it. And I never saw the purpose of making all these trash items to advance the skill. It makes total sense when I stop and think about it, but in the moment, because the weird way my mind processes things, I always found it weird how people would get their skills up. And I'm like, how do you do it? And the truth is, you just make a bunch of trash items and you sell them to build up that skill, which makes a lot more sense, you know? That's kind of how you would build up your skill, is through practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. And so, like, I feel like that's something I've kind of had to learn about myself. Like, that's the same thing with, like, my, well, I've had a problem with, like, art. Ooh, there's a black bear there. Should I fight the black bear? Let's go. If the bear doesn't attack me, we should be fine. And so, like, even art, I've had a hard time developing my art and, you know, getting better at that, because I used to run like a really crappy like webcomic. I started in 2004. I basically killed it, or didn't kill it. I just basically stopped it, took it offline in 2019. But, you know, I've been wanting to do that again, but I've always had this mentality of, like, if I'm going to draw something, it needs to have some sort of use. I need to use it somewhere. It has to go up. And I kind of really learned over the holidays this benefit to just making trash. Just making trash for the purposes of actually just practicing. And that kind of practice is not a waste. And it's so weird, because it is something that makes total sense, but I've never thought about it, and as such, that automatic assumption that I would make has sort of held me back in that respect. I think this is where I need to go. I think this. So, like, yeah, I've got to start do things that don't provide me immediate, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm gonna start taking those detours to sell equipment, and, you know, because it's, even though it's not maybe even good for you guys to watch, maybe I'm gonna be cutting it out. At least it does something to further the character. It's that same sort of mentality of, like, a lot of these things that might seem wasteful are not wasteful. Anyways, we're going in. Drakelow. Hi, I'm sorry for breaking into your house at night. I have no intention of biting your neck. Can we talk?
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Oh, excellent.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, my lady?
I'm looking for random rumors. That's what I want to know. I want to know what is happening here out in the forest.
The lands surrounding Lake Ramar are studded with small settlements, farms, and woodland game reserves.
Cool. Not really rumors, but cool. Also, I need a cure for vampirism.
Oh my. What makes you think I would know about such a thing?
Well, I made an assumption that maybe, could you just go see? I just need to see if you float in the river. Do you float? I heard a rumor that you might know. You're a witch, aren't you? No, if you come out, if that's strong, like, you're a witch, like, she might take offense to that. I I'm just gonna go ahead and say I heard a rumor that you might know. It's a little less assuming.
My dear, you shouldn't trust rumors. They can get you into a horrible trouble. This time, however, you've heard it correctly. I might know a thing or two about it. But I'm afraid the information isn't free. You do me a small favor, and then we'll talk about this cure you seek.
I like you. I don't know. I like that. I like how she's like, oh, you can't listen to rumors. But this time, yeah, you heard right. It's like, I like you. You're clever. Oh, you feel clever anyways. All right, what do I have to do? Who do I have to kill?
I have my own interests, and they occasionally require resources that are difficult for me to acquire. Soul gems, for example. If you can bring me 5 empty grand soul gems, I'm quite sure I can help you with this cure that you seek. I shall await your return.
Holy crap! 5 empty grand soul gems? Okay. I mean, she's just gonna repeat the same thing. Maybe she'll get upset with me if I ask it again. Like the other guy did. Like he's like, go away. But I have to make it gray. Okay, let's ask.
Bring me the soul gems I've asked for, and then we'll discuss a cure.
Okie doke. Hey, can we be besties?
All right.
We can't. We're as good as we're gonna be with you. Okay. I see how it is. You're keeping your distance. I will go find those soul gems.
Take care.
Ooh, thank you. All right. Soul gems. Soul gems. Where am I gonna find soul gems? Do I have any soul gems? I'm just gonna look in my pockets. Like Alexis just, like, look how much stuff that she's got in her pocket. Like, I'm just gonna be like, just dumping stuff on the ground. Like, soul gems. Do I have soul gems? Any soul gems in these pockets? I've got petty soul gems. I got, was it grand? It was grand soul gems, right? Darn it. They're all full. All right, so I would guess that getting grand soul gems, that's gonna cost me money, isn't it? All right, I can probably make potions out of blackberries and stuff, so, you know, whenever you come by a farm, you always gotta rob it, right? Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. All right. Grab us some lettuce. All right. I'm probably also gonna need some more. Poison! There we go. I sat there for a second. I'm like, I know the word. Holy crap. All right. I do need to make some damage health. Apples. Damage health. Is that the effect of the cyanide? Oh yeah. Fun fact. This in apples contains cyanide. Yeah. Don't eat apple seeds. It's not good for you. Random little factoid there. Man, flax seeds are just good for everything. And by everything, I mean 4 specific things, but I find I get a lot of use out of them. I'm actually going to save those for the Restore Magic effect on them. Grapes. Don't. Wait. Darn it! So, they both have the damage effect. Okay. What if I were to put... I think it's just going to default to the positive effect, right? So if I put grapes and then the apple, yeah, it's still just restore. Darn it. I need poisons. Wormwood leaves. That works. I'm pretty sure Nightshade. Yeah, there we go. Onions. Onions and apples. That's a good combination to be horrible. Damage, health, and magicka. pears. Why do so many fruits have this damage health effect? All right, there we go. We've made a bunch of poisons so that we can continue arrowing things. Okay. So now that we've got that, I need to find... I might need to just buy them. So, let's... They're going to be pricey, but I should be able to actually get them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to well, we have to manually travel. We're going to manually travel to... Where's the... I guess Shadenhall's the closest, but I don't want to hit Shadenhall. I want to hit up this road. I want to get on this road and head up, and I want to be able to take on any bandits and collect their glass gear. I'm then going to use that glass gear to sell. See where I'm going with this? So I can get more money so that I can go ahead and get me some of them big soul gems. And then once I get them big soul gems that I've purchased totally legally, and unless they're laying out, and then in which case I will steal them, then we are good to go. So that's what we're gonna do. But I'm looking at the time, and as I had mentioned before, my time for today was going to be a little bit more limited. So I hope this recording turned out all right. My recording setup is kind of like it's being held together with like duct tape and super glue or whatever. Just what? Oh, it's a minotaur. From over here, just that dark figure sitting there. It was scary looking. Oh, are you a bandit? Where's my, Oh, wait, I don't have peekaboo on a, I don't have peekaboo on a fast cast? Like, hotkey? What is wrong with me? People. Are you a bandit or are you a forester? Oh, you're an Imperial Legion forester. Alright, then you are fine. So yeah, we're gonna end things here. This has been the 100th episode. Like, holy crap. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's watchable. Because if this is ruined, I will cry. I might actually cry. The video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, I'm sorry. Give it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. Next time, we're hunting down soul gems. Big ones. Big honkin' soul gems. But until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.